Hello, welcome US Geoguessr fans, and particularly compatriots from the US Geoguessr Discord server. I am playing an old server challenge from a couple years ago, brought to us by Rumi, aka Spaceboy. Shout out Rumi. Give him some likes and some follows on Twitch, I know. And also probably YouTube as well. And I love three things about today's challenge. Ace Stochastic, populated US, one of my favorite maps. Long time limit, 90 seconds. Also no moving. Let's see how I do. Let's see how I stack up against these players in these great United States. I'm always hoping to make the leaderboard on a really old challenge. Probably like everybody's played this one. Probably real stiff competition, but we'll see how we do. Well, 8423 Mountain Street, Queens, New York, 718. We have, like, I think probably the most number of clues ever thrown at me at once, but I really don't know where Mountain Street is. That is going to be a little bit problematic. Manton, if I could get a cross street, maybe I would be a little bit better. Manton Street. My first guess is we're probably maybe around here. Long Island City. We're going west, east, pretty directly, which is kind of odd. I don't want to get into Brooklyn, that's for sure. I got to get a pin down in Queens before time runs out. Got to remember I only have 90 seconds, so Manton. The streets are most lining up maybe here in Queens, but I would probably say that we are probably farther south. I'm just going to let time run out and see how good I did. Not good at all, huh? How were we in the Bronx? So Rumi #1, good job in that challenge. He won Astoria. We were in the Bronx. Wow, you want to talk about some bait? Everyone got baited. Wow. Interesting round, that's for sure. Okay, we are looking here at some very small houses. Houses in what is undoubtedly a pretty low-income neighborhood, huh? Detroit sign there, Detroit street sign. They're not super distinctive, but just the more you play in Detroit, it's just they're kind of like oblong, rounded. The font is distinctive. They're only green and white. Ooh, Michigan for Biden. Another clue. Just everything about this looks Detroit. From these houses to that license plate to no fronts to the street sign. Let's see how good I am at Detroit region guessing, shall we? Very north-south road. That is a clue in and of itself in Detroit. Sawyer. I don't know where Sawyer is, but look at how everything shifts once you get into inner Detroit into southeast northwest. So what that means is we're somewhere out here, and that would really track. Or we could be maybe east, but I would say we're here. We're on the west side. Ooh, I'm glad I moved. Got a little bit closer. Rumi again taking #1. Did you 5K? There's Sawyer. It really didn't look like we were that close to the freeway, did it? Good job, everybody in Detroit. Someone went down here, Chinese Master in Raleigh. Maybe you saw something that I didn't, because I know you're a good player. Interesting drop here. I mean, I was struck silent for a few by just that. This architecture was really intriguing. Let's take a look at the street signs. Does that say Cudahy? No way we're in Wisconsin, right? No way we're in Wisconsin. I don't know what an everyday is, number one. And plates just aren't right. Architecture just isn't right. See, everything's way, way, way too dry for that. We're like, this just makes me think way more of something like Colorado. Either the Springs, Grizzly. 720. 720 is, I also want to say, Colorado. I don't know what that says. Greeley? Does that say Greeley? 11th Avenue? Yeah, it's gotta be. 11th. Nice. All right. Don't feel too bad about that. Rumi was right down there with me on 13th and 11th and Greeley. I could just like very vaguely make out the name on that sign. That was a challenging round, but just everything looked so Colorado to me. 251, 281. Huh. Am I just going to have to vibe this too, huh? Maybe some more readable bins here. 281, best trash. Man, if I could get that tattoo, huh? Best trash, 281. Star of David Israel flag there. Interesting. I don't think that's going to help me any. Something rock. 281. Why do I not know the 281? My main question is, do we have fronts? Because really, like, everything about this is screaming Texas to me. Palm tree there, though, although it's like a kind of a squat palm tree. I don't know why, but I really, really, really want to go somewhere like League City, Texas. Woohoo! Okay, not bad. I am not surprised that Rumi went Houston there, but you went downtown Houston. I mean, I know you know that it's not downtown Houston, but that was just a hedge. Nice. I was the only other one to be brave enough to go Houston there. There was something about that 281 area code, and then like the just kind of like wetness or overall swampiness of everything. One more round to beat Mr. Rumi, huh? Gotta love the parking lot drop. Friendly Dental, You Break You Fix, Tony's Pizza. What is that plate? Or that one? No front there. Jimmy John's. No front there. Blues. So does that mean North Carolina? Does that mean I'm looking at North Carolina plates? I must be. If there are so many no fronts. Everything's new, like brand new, like vomit-inducing generic. Like this has to be somewhere like Charlotte. I mean, I get that like everything's kind of clean and nice, but like, good Lord, this is the most suburban, barf-tastic parking lot and condo development I've ever seen. Places for your dogs to poop. I mean, everything's nice. Pine straw. Everything's telling me North Carolina. So Charlotte, but Charlotte is a bad hedge. How about Winston-Salem? No, I'm going Charlotte. Let's do it. Let's have some fortitude. Woohoo! Fortitude pays off, huh? Fortitude pays off. So Charlotte, Matthews, North Carolina, obviously. Okay, Chinese comes back a little bit. Gets the Charlotte guess correct. Rumi was out in Topeka, Kansas. Okay, so not as many players as perhaps I was expecting. This was not an official challenge. This was just a practice one. I just really like the looks of the parameters, and it does look like it paid off. Wow, I like slayed that challenge, if I dare say so myself. 24,359. Space Boy in second. Good job, Rumi, at over 20. You were the only other player to break the 20,000 point barrier. KP bringing up third, Lunar, and then Chinese Master. So where were we? We were faked out in Queens, actually Bronx in that, near Fordham in that first round. No shame in that game, going Queens like I believe everyone did. Detroit in round two. I'm proud of that guess. I was pretty darn close. I knew we were probably west side where the streets were north, south, east, west. You can see that just at this zoom level in Detroit. So that's a good region guessing tip for Detroit if you know you're there. Then I think I pulled Greeley really out of my posterior. I had no idea where we were. It just everything looked real Colorado. And then once I saw in Greeley that 11th Ave made sense, that's like what the sign had to say. It was just so hard to read. Desperation Houston Plonk. Probably looked a little bit less swampy, so to speak, than what I was thinking, but still Houston. I will take that all day long. And then finishing up strongly in Charlotte. Let's take another look at that guess. What got me to North Carolina? Oh, yeah, the like vomit-inducing genericness of everything. You want to talk about some meta here. Some condos that were built like 2 months ago. North Carolina plates everywhere. Pine straw. This like brown dead pine straw everywhere. Like dead giveaway for North Carolina. So I am very proud of those results. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of that challenge, even though that it was better participated than I thought, right? I take number one on the leaderboard. Gotta feel good about that. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.